Good morning, good afternoon, hello, and happy, marvelous Monday. All you wonderful coaches out there. Cheers. All right, let's jump in. Today, we're going to talk about part three. Now, this is probably the part monetizing a project that for many years I had a real challenge around until I fell in love with serving. Not selling, serving. And serving, Steve used to tell me, is a well-paid coaching relationship or a well-paid product or service uh, that you have a relationship to the people who are using that product or service. So there's nothing wrong with serving and getting well paid for it. So let's jump in. I'm going to grab the slides. And we're going to talk today about monetizing, or if you prefer, marketing or selling your product or service, whatever it might be. So in the first video, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. We talked about how to dream up your project. Whatever it is, whether it's a group coaching program, whether it's a seminar or talk, or you want to have some kind of group coaching that you do, project, dream it up. And we looked at some of the questions that you would ask yourself. What is it? Why do I want it? And what about this makes your heart sing? And then we looked at, actually, I'm going to put it on full view here. Give me 1 second, because I think that would be nicer. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. So then we looked at creating, and we looked at, okay, so if we're going to create or build or construct, what kinds of questions do we ask? And you always want to ask yourself, what is it I want to create? Who will it serve is always a great question. And then how might I do that? What's the structure of the program? When's the program going to be? What kind of content? Am I going to have 6 modules, 3 modules, 4 modules? I would encourage you, if you're doing a program, 3 modules or 6 modules, magic number is always 369. And if you have videos, try and keep those videos. I'm the worst to talk about keeping short videos, but try to keep them to 5 to 8 minutes. That's our current kind of span of attention right now. So you look at, then we're going to look at how do you market or monetize? Now, some of the questions that you can ask, this is not comprehensive, but this is a good start, is who's your audience? Who is your audience? Is it mothers? Is it fathers? Is it small business owner? Is it coaches? Is it consultants? Is it stay-at-home moms? Is it stay-at-home dads? Who's your audience? And then you want to ask yourself, now this is it's just an important question. How much do I need to make, or how much do I want to make with this program? Now, I ask the coaches in Club Fearless this all the time because they're all doing coaching programs, or they have some kind of a program that they're doing, some high-end programs, low-end programs. And I say, how much do you need? How much would you be content with? And some of the coaches will say, I need to make 10 grand a month. I need to make 5 grand a month. Or this particular, because it's the first time I'm doing it, I just need to make $2,000. So decide on how much you want to make first. That's really, really important. Now, if you decide on, let's say you want to make $10,000 with this program, then you've got to ask yourself, okay, well, how many customers will I need to serve, and how much will I need to charge? So I'm just throwing out, let's say you want to have 10 people you want to make $10,000, you want to charge $1,000, then you need 10 people. 10,000 is the goal, 10 people at $1,000 each. And that's your goal. Very important question to ask. Sometimes I'll ask the coaches, if this is your first time doing a project or some kind of a program, ask yourself, what would you be content with? How much would you be content? $500? Hey, Dermot, if I just got 5 people to it, that would be wonderful. I'm going to encourage you coaches. One of the things that coaches always do, or do a lot of, is their first program, they give it for free. Don't give it for free. Money engages people. If you went to Vegas and you put money down on the table, you're engaged. But if you were just looking at someone playing poker or roulette, you wouldn't be engaged. Money engages people. Charge something, please, for your program. How can I market the service is in a way that would serve. How can I market my services in a way that would make my heart sing? It's a great question to ask yourself. Because a lot of coaches come to me in Club Fearless and they say, okay, Dermot, how should I market my program? And I say, well, you got to start with a better question. How should I market my program? How do you want to market? If you could market your program in a way that was fun, easy, doable, exciting, adventurous, would make your heart sing, how would you market your program? Really important question. Now, in marketing or monetizing your program, I just threw out these are just a few that I use all the time, but work really, really well when I have a new program. Every year, I open up Club Fearless twice a year. It's opening up in April. And one of the things is that I'll give people an experience class. I'll ask them, hey, come and have an experience of the program. That's the fastest, easiest, quickest way to sell your program, is to invite a bunch of people to come and experience it. And you can tell them, hey, this is a program that I'm offering. I want you to come and experience it and give me feedback on it. I'm beta testing it. Or I want to give you an experience of the program that I'm going to be offering 6 weeks or 4. Usually if you're going to market a program, you want to give yourself at least 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. So some of the ways you could do this works really well. Gmail list. You have a Gmail list? Everyone does. Print it out. Look at it. Look at all the people you think. Ask yourself, oh, John. Oh, I haven't spoken to John in a while. Well, I know that John is struggling with stress and anxiety because he told me. Oh, and my program is all about lowering your stress. I think John might be interested. I'm going to invite him to take a look at my landing page or to come and experience the program. And you just simple little email, John, I got this new program. It's all on stress. I'd love for you to come and experience it. There's no obligation to be part of the program. I'd love to just for you to come and experience the program, see what you think, if it's something that you might be interested in. You keep it simple and short. Friends and family, ask your friends and family to come and experience the program, give you feedback, or share the program with their friends. Always a great way to get the word out. Past and current clients. If you're a coach, and a lot of you listening are, look to your past clients who have all the people that you've coached. Invite them to come be part of the program, be part of the experience class. Current clients, you can invite them also. Complimentary class or an experience class is a great way to show off your program, give people an experience. You don't have to sell your program. Give people an experience of your program and allow that to do the selling. Local stores. I have a book club called the My Better Life Book Club, and I'm talking to a local bookstore right now to do a partnership where I have a little bookmark, and I'll give them the bookmark. They can give it to all the people who buy a book, and on the bookmark is mybetterlifebookclub.com, and they can go there, look at the book club and see if they want to be a part of it. Social media. It's a great way just to post, hey, I'm doing this experience class. Are you suffering with 1, 2, 3? 3 is the magic number. Ask people, are you suffering with anxiety? Are you suffering with stress? Do you have a problem making clear decisions? Come to the program. We're going to help you with all of that. If you have a newsletter, let people know. I'm a big fan of newsletters when I have upcoming programs. Ask people to share. Ask people to share your content. Ask people to share your landing page. Ask people to share your website. Podcasts and interviews. This is another way that I support filling Club Fearless. I do interviews. ICF invite me to do 2 or 3 interviews a year, and also podcasts on YouTube invite me to come. I've reached out to them. Do a little video, say, hey, I'd love to come on your podcast. I'm a coach and I love talking about X, Y, and Z. Would you be interested in having me come on your podcast, do an interview? It's a wonderful way to get the word out and to connect with hundreds, thousands or hundreds of thousands of people. Now, the last one is share your content. Share, share, share. People say, oh, Dermot, I can't be sharing all my free content. Yes, share your content. Give people an experience. What am I doing here in the last 3 videos? I've been sharing content on how to create a program. It's very simple. I'm giving you an experience of the kind of ways that I teach program building to coaches. And so you get an experience. Now, this is only 10 out of a million. I would encourage you. One of the things I do, one of the things I did for the My Better Life book club was I asked a bunch of my friends. When I started it last year, I said, if you were to start an online book club, how would you sell it? How would you market it? And they gave me some great ideas. The idea with the bookmark came from my friend Robert. I didn't come up with that. He came up with that. He was a publisher. He said, why don't you do a bookmark? Invite all the local bookstores to share your bookmarks and give them 5% of whatever's made. Wonderful. Great way to do it. Here's what I want you to remember. Get creative. My coach, Steve Chandler, would always say to me, Dermot, you can solve any problem. You can market any product by sitting down, having a nice cup of tea, and being creative. Creativity solves all problems. So sit down, ask yourself, what are some out-of-the-box ways? If you have friends, family, ask them, how might you, if this was your product or program, how would you sell it? Get creative, but the biggest thing is to have fun. If you're not having fun with marketing or monetizing your product, then you're either asking yourself the wrong question. How do I sell this? How do I make money? Ask yourself a better question. What would make my heart sing? How could I market this in a way that would be fun, enjoyable, exciting? How can I serve people with this product? That's the way to get your product out there. All right. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. I've certainly enjoyed doing them. Now, I've given you an experience of some of the kinds of ways that I work with people. We're going to be doing a special workshop. I've worked with Steve Chandler, George Pransky, Catherine Casey, Michael Neal, all the best coaches in the world. And over the time, I've learned a lot about programs. Now, I'm going to teach a special workshop called Taking Your Love of Coaching and turning it into recurring revenue. We're going to do that with a membership. I have a book club. People pay $20 every month to be part of the book club. I send out the chapters every week. We meet in community once during the 6 weeks. We sit down and meet the author. We're meeting Steve Chandler here on March 14th, talking about his crazy good book. And it's a membership. Netflix is a membership. So for new coaches especially, well, season 2, but you can turn your love of coaching into a little group coaching. You can add teaching and group coaching. You could sell a product and do some coaching with it. I know coaches who they teach health and they do health coaching as well as part of the program. People pay $37, $47 per month to be part of this membership, and they teach a little bit. They do a little bit of coaching. They talk a little bit. They have products that they sell with their membership. There's a million different ways you can do it. Now, I'm going to teach you how to dream it, build it, and monetize whether it's a group coaching or whether it's just a love of coaching or whether you have another project. Maybe one of the memberships I've seen is taffy. The lady sends out every month different types of taffy that she makes, and she charges a membership. Other people have a sewing club where they teach people how to sew, and it's a membership, and you pay for the membership every week. You can have a book club. I mean, there's no end. Some people teach people how to do art, how to draw, and so they meet twice a month for an hour on Zoom, and they pay a membership fee for that each month. So if you have an idea for something and you want to bring it into the world as a membership, come to this workshop. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to teach you how to dream it, build it, and monetize it. It's going to be a very simple workshop, but very profound. So if you want to create some recurring revenue, come to the workshop. It's on March 26th. 2025 is the year, and the information is down below. Until the next time, think big, have fun, stay curious. And if you haven't done already, please make sure if you're watching on YouTube to subscribe to the channel. Cheers, everyone. Have a great week.